Right, hello my beautiful buddies, welcome back to another fantastic video. My name's Cannon and welcome back. So it is archiving our negatives. So the negatives that we have from the holiday. These are the original Wolfen, which we shot on the 9th and 10th of June. So they're in here. So we're going to open those up in a sec. Firstly, we need to get in here and try and find that section of the negatives. So as you can see, this is gold on top of here, and the original Wolfen's at the right at the bottom. So far, this is the only film that we've shot all this year. So we need to go right at the bottom to grab the 3 that we need, and this is the 3 that we need. These are the sheets, so we need those. 1, 2, 3. So of course this is the 3rd row that you're seeing right now, but I'm going to sort out the 4th and 5th row as well. So yeah, after gold it will be for Delta 100, but as you can see, we still don't have that gold next. So even though we sent that off to the lab and got them back, because as you see in this, they've already come back and you already watched the photos. Right, so we are on the 3rd row, so we don't need them right now, we just need this row, and then we got our pad here. A lovely little light pad that we bought, which is going to help us figure out our negs. Just give me a sec to try and position it. Yep, you are seeing it brilliantly. So we're going to open up this box here. We want to try and open it so we don't end up destroying the box, because we'll be using it to send negatives off to the lab. Yep. That is all of them. Like I said, we're using that box to send more negs off to the lab. So let's have a look. Yep, original Wolfen, black and white. Yes, they did +2 it, I think. Yep. So I was wondering if they were going to actually +2. Well, they did do that. Maybe I shouldn't really done that, but you know, I still like them. So what we're going to do is we're going to see which is the 3rd row. All I can say is this isn't the 3rd row, this is the 4th, I believe. Yep, this is the 4th. happened there though? Right. That's the fourth roll. We do not need yet. That's the fifth roll. So it's this one that we need. Oh wow. Okay. All I can say is something's gone awry with these negs. Yeah, it is this way. Yeah, all I can say is, wow, okay. Wasn't expecting that we had that much of an issue with them. Especially some problems here and here. And then we had some at the bottom here, so whatever was at the bottom here didn't actually want to be a part of it. So really, overcooking these really weren't great. Because technically these were supposed to be the front of the building. I'm guessing it's just some of the bits and bobs when we were walking around didn't work. So this is the last photo. Understandable. This is how it went. You know, still got some decent images out of it, even though it looks a bit dense. Yeah, it looks interesting, to say the least. Fair enough. I don't know. It's hard to explain this one. But you know, we're gonna pop it in the archive because some of these photos are my favourites. Like the flower shots and these two. And one of the ducks. But you know, it's film. Just for us to test out what works and what doesn't. Probably shouldn't have overcooked this well, but here we are. Anyway, I'm gonna pop this in the archive and I'll see you in a bit.
Moving, feeling now. body's moving, fever night, receiver, the night we leave a mark. Call me your best friend, dreamer, big cars light up the dark. My body's moving, fever night, receiver, the night we leave a mark.
Technically, even though it's not exactly how I envisioned these, of course these when I was shooting blanks, the tree bits were blowing all over, of course the flower, actually that turned out alright, the ducks, even though some of them were a bit dense, I still like the photos. Of course the view there, of course the flowers at the start of by the building, of course the building itself, with that pointing upwards to the house barrels. But assuming these would have been the building, there's no information at all on those photos. And again, I don't know what happened here. Just, I have no clue what these would have been. But yeah, we've got a few good photos. We managed to fix quite a few of them in post, if you remember that, from this roll. Yeah, I mean, it's not great. I mean, I thought that plussing 2 would have saved some of them, but turns out quite a few of them were lost. But we did try and push. Technically I should have probably shot this probably at 400 and then pushed it. At least most of them probably would have been saved then. but I didn't, because I didn't know what original Wolfen do, but it can be pushed. You just need to properly actually push it, not, you know, develop pushing rather than, you know, just not moving the ISO, which I didn't do. I shot it at 100, told them to push it +2, so some of them were raised and some of them were saved. I mean, the ducks kind of were going, but some of them were saved, so fair enough. So yeah, this is number 3. I probably don't want to see the negatives again in this roll. So shove it in a folder. Where are we? Back here. So pop this in here. I mean, we do actually, I think, have colour of this day, so it's not totally ruined. I think I took pictures of the building in colour. I can't remember, but oh well. If I didn't, I didn't. But, that's the 3rd roll of the original Wolfen. Not 100% fantastic, as you saw. Yeah. I mean, +2ing really did help in a way. I mean, you know, it works in a way. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next archiving the negatives, which should be the 4th roll of the same day, and in Brillacy, which I think is this roll, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it is this one. Yep. This one worked way better. There was no problems pushing the film here. But yeah, it's that one. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.